I recreated BTD6 in Minecraft in under 7 days, and this is how I did it. But first, I need to learn how to turn this into this. So I'm going to be making a list of goals that I will be calling the plan. So let's start. First, I want to have working rounds that actually advance and everything. I want to have working balloons that follow a path. I want to have balloons that actually look like balloons and not like a Minecraft zombie or something. I want to make at least 40 rounds. I want to make monkeys or something resembling to monkeys. And finally, I want to make a shop system to buy monkeys and upgrades. And you're probably wondering, how am I going to be doing all this in Minecraft? Well, I'm going to be using something called datapacks that are basically mods but a little bit simpler because they use built-in Minecraft commands. Enough planning and let's actually build. So I started off by creating the world, which was honestly pretty easy to do. I decided to go with super flats to make making the maps much simpler. So the first thing that I actually want to do is add the data pack. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we can actually get started. So here we are on the data pack. As you can probably tell, there's already a lot of stuff. So I haven't done the data pack. I just took the data pack that I made from another project a long time ago into one, so I don't have to do everything all over again, and it's just basically all the simple stuff. So that is all there really is in this data pack. There's not much else. I will still have to do everything, all the hard work. So now I started building the map and I decided to make it Monkey Meadow. So there we go. It actually doesn't look half bad. So now that I had a rough outline of what the map is going to look like, I decided to work on the path system that the balloons will follow. That way they can actually go from the beginning all the way to the end. However, doing this would prove to be a challenge. I tried many different things like making a zombie follow a villager, just hoping that the zombie itself would just get to the end. So I resorted to going to YouTube and searching for a guide and actually found a really good one that I will be linking down in the description down below. It was actually insanely good. So make sure to check it out. So this is how it actually looks. So I'm not gonna lie, I was stumped on what I was gonna be doing next. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do next. So I decided to research how I was gonna do the monkeys. And trust me when I say this, I think it's pretty much impossible, especially for someone at my level at datapacks. So I decided to go through a different route, this time putting the player as the monkey himself. What this means is basically the player themselves will be attacking with like the weapons. For example, they can have like a darling gun or machine gun. They are the ones that have to physically press on their mouse to attack the balloons and pop them. And I feel like that's going to be very cool. So I started with the texture and the item for a T1 dart monkey. But at this point it was getting pretty late, so I decided it was time to sleep and continue working on. So I woke up in day 2 feeling amazing. I had a lot of ideas and I was ready to work. And I was not lying when I said I was ready to work. In this day I made 6 T1 monkeys. The dart monkey, the super monkey, the bomb shooter, the wizard monkey, the sniper monkey, the darling gunner. I also made it so you can see your lives, your coins, and what round you're currently on top of your hotbar, so it's super easy to see. However, these numbers don't mean anything right now, they are just completely useless. However, I do give them utility later on. I also improved the map a lot by adding houses, decorations, flowers, and trees. But currently, this is how the balloons look like. And as you can probably tell, that's not a balloon. So, I could probably go into like Workbench or something and make a 3D model of a balloon and make it look super cool. However, I do not want to do all that. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give the zombie a player head that looks like a balloon and I'm going to make it invisible. And let's hope it looks good. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie. This looks really good. Like, it actually looks like a full balloon. Like, it doesn't look like a player head. It actually looks perfect. I love it. And to conclude day 2, I created a working shop to buy the monkeys. And I created a main menu where you can access maps and play the game. Okay, so it's day 3 and I honestly don't have much things planned for this day, and I also don't have much time. I literally started working in day 3 at like 10 p.m. So as you can probably tell, I didn't do much. And I wasn't lying when I said I didn't do much. But okay, I should probably first explain what I actually did. So you know how in BTD6, whenever you pop, I don't know, a blue balloon, it turns into a red balloon. In my recreation, that doesn't happen. Nothing happens when you like do damage to a balloon. It looks very bad. It honestly doesn't look super satisfying. So I decided to make a system where every time you pop a balloon, it lowers its health. And basically how it works is I have a system that is running constantly every second to check whether
we do not care.
And boom, it works. And it actually looks really good. Like, this is honestly 10 times more satisfying than how it was before, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. But yeah, that was actually all I did for day 3, so I think it's time for... Day 4 was actually one of the most important days in this entire video, because it is when I started working on arguably the most essential part of BTD6, the rounds. Rounds are genuinely one of the most important parts of BTD6. It's literally the game itself. So, obviously, having rounds is very, very, very crucial. And I spent hours upon hours figuring out how to make rounds work until eventually... Let's go! It works! It actually works! I think, oh my goodness, they're actually spawning. You don't even want to know how much that took. Like, it's genuinely a couple 3 hours, but it's working. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. As you could probably tell from that last clip, I was very happy that this worked. However, this is just round 1. And remember, I have to make 40 of these.
I want to make at least 40 rounds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a good time. But the good thing is that I did make the prototype, so making rounds should be very easy, right? Right? Okay, so it's day 5, and honestly, all I have planned for day 5 is literally just to make more rounds and as many rounds as possible. So I did about 10 rounds in day 5, so this is what round 10 looks like. I also realized that the game is missing a lot of color. Like, honestly, it looks very empty, very like soulless, and if you know BTD6, you would know it's a very cartoonish, very bright, very colorful game. So I decided to make an entirely new texture pack just to change the color of pretty much everything and make it look 10 times better. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of these textures. I am honestly pretty interested to see what you guys think about them. I honestly really like them, but hey, who am I to say? So it is day 6, and at this point I'm actually getting really scared and really nervous because I still need to do like 30 more rounds, make the shops work, make upgrades for every single monkey, and I only have 2 days left. So I'm not even gonna lie, at this point I was getting pretty scared. However, I did do a lot of good stuff on day 6. For example, I made even more rounds, all the way to around like 25 or something, and I even made some exclusive rounds like on round 13, balloons spawn on the middle instead of like at the beginning. And in round 18, balloons start spawning with hyper increased speed, which makes them a lot harder to actually, pop. And finally, I improved the map a lot. So yeah, that was a pretty successful day. But now, it is time for the final day. It is time for... Hey guys, this is me from the present. No voiceover, no nothing. It is currently 3:40 p.m. and I've got only today to do 20 more rounds at all the paths to every single monkey, and I still need to do a couple game modes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I don't think I'm gonna make this. What you just heard was me on day 7 not believing in myself, and honestly pretty much with no hope that I was gonna be able to finish this on time. So I decided there was no time to be complaining, no time for excuses. I just needed
to lock in.
So here we are. It's the end of day 7 and I haven't finished everything. I know. I wasn't able to. I'm still missing the Darling Gunner T5. I'm missing a couple of round optimization thingies. And I'm missing the main menu where you can actually access a lot of stuff. So I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to finish on. So unfortunately, it is day 8 and I'm still doing this. I'm very sorry guys that I had to go all the way to day 8. I'm genuinely sorry. So I'm sorry if I let you down, but I mean, at least I owned up to it. Like, at least I didn't lie and say like, oh yeah, I did it in 7 days. At least I was honest. But anyways, in this day, I didn't even do much. I finished the T5 for the Darling Gunner. And I created a main menu where you spawn and you can, like, I don't know, interact, go to the maps and everything. Yeah, honestly, this looks like it was made by a freaking toddler, but I don't care. I'm leaving it like this. And that's literally all I did. Okay, so everything works. I've got everything made. I've accomplished all my goals with this. So actually, the only thing that's missing is playtesting it, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. So let's do it. So guys, finally, after over 1 week of work, I can finally playtest Craft TD6 to you guys. So let's go to the chase and let's do it. So let's click on play. Let's actually do Improbable and continue. And Monkey Meadow. As you can see, here we are falling, super cool. So let's get, as you can see, also the balloons start spawning immediately. So let's get a Dart Monkey super fast. There it is, boom. So let's start popping balloons. So you can see we right click and it throws a dart and they immediately die. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty simple, but it's also really fun. Like, it's genuinely, as you can see, after I pop the last balloon, the round changes to 2 and we go here in the game menu and we click on next round and it immediately starts. So we do the same. I actually think I can upgrade my Dart Monkey, so let's go ahead and do that. I can. So now I can get quick shots, which attacks much faster, which honestly makes this a lot easier. So I think this is the last one. Yes, it is. So as you can see, changes rounds. So let's go to the next one. And it's blue balloons now. That's interesting. So as you can see, they take 2 shots to kill now. Boom. This may be the last one, I think. It's not. It wasn't. Okay, there's a lot more. You can kind of count them in the spawn like this. So it's kind of cheesy, but just don't do that. Please don't. It's actually super satisfying. Like, them going 1 layer below. It honestly looks really cool. I actually love that. So I think I can get the next upgrade. How much does it cost? I don't even remember. It costs 1,500. I can't afford it actually, but that's fine. I think I'm gonna go all the way to round 5, and after that I'm just gonna end it. I think. Yeah, we can definitely afford the next one. We can. Nice. So let's get it. Sharp shots, which now deals 3 damage per dart, so it's actually much better. So let's get it, and as you can see, we one-shot the blue balloons now. Yeah, this round has nothing on me. Super easy. Okay, there we go. So finally, I want to show you what happens when you lose. So I'm gonna set my lives to 0 with this command, and 3, 2, 1. I think that's pretty cool. I honestly think it's pretty cool. So then you go back to the menu, and here you go back. So yeah guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This video honestly took me an insanely long time to make, so if you could please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, this world with everything included, like the resource pack and the data pack, will be included in the description down below for absolutely free. So if you would like to try it out for yourself, it's completely free and super easy to do, and I hope you enjoy it. As always, I'm DrFuture and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.